So they're gonna have to invoke, right? We go here. We go here. And we go like this. Yeah, this is cute. That's a cute turn. I definitely want to open attack because the opponent has 2 big Celestial cards that we haven't seen yet. They will be able to invoke here. Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And today we're bringing you some Azir Hecarim gameplay. This is so crazy. Not only did Riot bring Hecarim back into standard, but they also gave us 2 landmarks which I think are so nuts for Azir, and in the future for like Azir and Irelia once we look to Eternal later in 2 months. The Emperor's Army and the Iron Conquest. These 2 landmarks are so nuts, letting us get some focus speed units that we get to summon, get a lot of value from them, and just completely blow up the opponent because of how much pressure we're putting into them. So this is going to be an Azir Hecarim Shark Chariot ephemeral deck, and it's literally playing 9 landmarks and it's still somehow winning games. Like, you know how crazy that is? 9 landmarks, 13 spells. Half our deck is not units, and we're still just winning games. So yeah, let's just showcase how much pressure you can put with this deck in the games in today's video. So hope you enjoy the games coming up soon, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post card game videos every single day. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you at the end for some mulligan tips and in-depth breakdown. In this match, we're going against Vex Norra. Now, they get a lot of jump blockers with the Norra. Wow. Interesting hand. We go here, then here, then here. I don't hate it. Honestly, we can just play landmarks. Okay, we also get an Azir now, so we can actually just play Azir turn 3. What a... You guys see this? You guys see this, right? Oh my goodness, we have a full house. Alright, I guess we're gonna play the landmark game here. So we'll go here, let's get to Sand Soldiers right away. The reason that I still like doing this is because this is gonna set us up to have this landmark get us a lot of value for next turn. Now the opponent could go ahead and have their, I guess, a Soul Harvest here for this Azir. And if they do that, they have it. Okay, so we'll go here, predict. Let me get a Hecarim, please. No? Okay, I guess I'll grab the Glenkeeper. Just have another unit set up.
See what will be.
We'll go here. Ooh, okay, so if I block this one, I'm set up to die to Quietus. Because I will only be at 1 and 3. If I block this here, I guess I still die to Quietus no matter what, huh?
Faithless creature.
Yeah, let's force the opponent to just play the Quietus. That's fine. We still have Darius and Emperor's Army, which ends up being really, really nice, right? So, yeah, we'll go here. Wait for the opponent to do something. Then go here. If you have Soul Harvest, you have Soul Harvest. The opponent didn't hit the portal, so this might be a lot of damage. And again, it's gonna set up for this, right?
The cliffs themselves are my barracks.
Alright, so we go here. We go here. And we go like this. And all of a sudden, we have 4 Sand Souls. I mean, opponent has 2 portals coming. They're gonna have 3 portals, right? So it's not like we're... It's not like there's nothing that the opponent can do, right? It's just crazy how we literally just play landmarks and we're somehow... Like, why is this... Why does this also let us predict?
I'd rather be anywhere than here.
Like, why does this also let us predict? Like, who thought that that was okay? Who actually thought that that was okay? I'm gonna have the opponent tag this.
I hate it here.
I hate it here. Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, let's just go at another Dias.
Echoes through every rock, every tell the
People what you have seen today. Huh. Nice game. Nice game, Riot. Nice game. Oh, the opponent gets their blockers. That's not fun. Okay. They probably have Grim, right? So they probably have Grim, so it makes the most sense to just go for it this way. They probably want to be able to just... Yeah, we're just going to go like this. We're just going to go like this. I'm going to keep this back to give everything even more power. Okay, so they are going to give me their Vex, right? Alright, I'm cool taking that Vex. How many landmarks is enough, guys? So what we can do here is that we can play the Iron Conquest and set it up so that we actually have... You know what's crazy?
Sunlight. I should have stayed in bed.
We should have set up... We should have grabbed the Shark Chariot, but I guess it doesn't matter. We have triple Dias. So because we have triple Dias, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Let's go here. Let's just thin out our deck right now. Oh, there we go. That's the Shark Chariot. We'll play it. This is gonna set it up so that when we revive next turn, it's gonna be kind of crazy. I guess I have to make sure not to die here. So what does the opponent have? They have 5. Oh wow, that's such a good hit. That is such a good hit, right? That is actually a crazy hit. Huh. That is such a good hit. I guess we can go here. So, opponent has 5. I mean, even if the opponent goes for the glare, I think I want to play Hecarim. I think I want to play Hecarim. Hecarim is too big for them to fully remove, right? And if anything, we can always go Mark of the Isles to have this be a fearsome blocker. And then next turn, this is going to revive a Shark Chariot. And we're going to have Hecarim plus all the Sand Soldiers to just finish the game, right? Yeah, so the opponent can do whatever they want here.
Can you hear my eyes rolling?
Hecarim already did what he needed to do. We actually don't need Hecarim to stay alive. Yeah, like we actually don't need Hecarim to stay alive. So we literally just go like this. Because you see what we have next turn? We're just gonna go Iron Conquest and have this open attack that the opponent would not be able to deal with.
I'm scared.
Okay. Alright. So we have one Shark Chariot on the graveyard. We're gonna have 4 attacks. Is that enough? That probably is enough. Yeah, that's probably enough. That's probably enough because we also have a Mark of the Isles, right? And we just need to have one of these hit. So the opponent will have to have like Vengeance plus Pythos, and we can beat the Pythos. They don't have enough for double Vengeance. Deathgrass, okay, alright, okay. I mean, so that's the punish, right? So there's the punish. I didn't play around the double Deathgrass. Okay. I want to have the board space to be able to play these Glenkeepers. I guess I should have just actually developed. Sometimes I get a little bit greedy not developing, and that's kind of what happened here. So the opponent could actually kill me depending how many units they hit here. I was like, what is that? Yeah, so this is we gotta go to 5. We're gonna go to 3, sorry. This all have ephemeral. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just win next turn anyways. But like, what was the punish for us developing?
Free what you can.
That's what I think about. Like, should we have actually developed that whole time, that turn? I think so, right? Because I feel like there was not really a big punish. I wanted to attack 6 wide, not just 4 wide. And because we didn't have another shock chariot, we only had one shock chariot. We only were 4 wide, which allowed the opponent to have the double death grasp. So I think we should have definitely just developed, like, heck, we could have just developed that Hecarim there and just have this big attack. First, the opponent have to vengeance the Hecarim. So a little bit of a mess up at the end, but we still got it because literally, like, we literally played just landmarks and just won the game. So GG. In this match, we're going against Lux and Lillia. So we just need to go fast, 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 fast. Fast, 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 fast. Oh my goodness. What is this hat? What is this hat? Fast? Okay, but it also kept their whole hand. Oh, it just gets better. Wait. It's so good, I don't know what to play.
Does the name Lightfeather mean anything
Mean
to
anything
you?
to you? No, it doesn't mean anything to me, Azrael. Okay. I mean, too much.
Gauntlet of Light.
I guess we'll just go here. We'll go here, Desert Wrath to start with. Sounds about right to me. Yeah, we'll go like this. Trigger this, have another 2 Sand Soldiers come down. I guess opponent could have an Upify here. Nope, they don't have it. This makes my Sand Soldiers be able to hit into a Lillia, so the opponent can not just play a Lillia as a jump blocker. It also means that the opponent cannot play, yeah, I mean, the opponent can play the Lux. Yeah, we're just gonna go here. We want this landmark to be enabled for the next turn, so we're just gonna go like this. So for our next attack turn, oh my goodness. What just happened? Opponent just took 12. Opponent just took 12, huh? Huh. So if we go here and here, we have enough for Desert Wrath and Azir. Three, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess 8 is a lot of damage, but I'm not sacrificing my Soul Shepherd no matter what, right? I should have predicted first before we did this, because whatever we get from the predict might actually change our mind. Opponent could have another, yeah, opponent's gonna have another set of, that's what I figure here, so that's gonna be 12. So it's either we beat them this turn or they beat us, right? Yeah, we'll go here. I guess we don't have the value for that to matter. We're just gonna force the opponent to have to block everywhere. You have the deny. You could have a deny, I guess. Okay. So our goal is gonna be, I mean, we're only gonna have 4 Sand Soldiers, so it's not like we have a ton of stuff. We will have 2 blockers with Azir. I should have definitely grabbed the unit instead of grabbing the mark. For some reason, I thought I had 1 more mana than what I actually did. If the opponent has a second Petal Pitsy, that's also gonna be a problem. This Azir will level up, by the way. The problem is that the Azir still dies to the opponent having... Well, opponent will have to have double incandescent, right? So we go like this. I mean, we attack with everything. Opponent doesn't have enough units to efficiently block this Soul Shepherd.
Shurima is sand and sky, past and
present. So even if they choose to block here to try to kill this, they cannot, because then that means that one of the Sand Soldiers is getting through. They cannot let 2 units yet. Even this. What do you have for the Sand Soldiers? So first of all, they need to have double incandescent or a 4 mode to be able to kill this Azir to begin with. So it was important for us to attack with the Soul Shepherd there, because otherwise they could just have survived at 1, by the way. By having the Soul Shepherd, we make it so that they literally are dying. So 1 incandescence here, double sleep, which means that we just get this Sand Soul. I guess honestly, okay, one of them actually doesn't. So one of them doesn't matter because it gets obliterated. So the opponent does get to keep the units, but again, we get to keep Azir as well, so... Okay. I mean, we forced a lot out. We forced a lot out, and we just need to find blockers with the shadows. There's a chance that we whiff the shadows, though. There's also the chance that the opponent has the Lillia 3-mana Spirit trait shenanigan stuff. I guess we have to go here first. We have to go here first and hope that we find it, and we do. So then we go like this, and we're chilling. So this gives me all the blockers that I need. I guess they can force my hand on blocking with the Azir here. So they can force my hand blocking with the Azir, and then we just go Emperor's Army. The double Desert Wrath makes it so that we are not in any trouble. What am I missing here? With 1 mana? We block with Azir, opponent's gonna give everything Spirit. This is gonna get value. With 1 mana, I don't think there's anything that... I wanna have this Emperor's Army enable. Because we can go Emperor's Army and open attack for lethal. I guess opponent's gonna keep some blockers, right?
What was I so afraid of?
Well, that's not true, because I can just go here, go here, go here. 1 mana, 1 mana. What do they have for 1 mana? Am I missing something?
You dare! Spears.
Yeah, we go here. What do they have for 1 mana that could kill us? I don't think there's anything, right? If we were playing against Shadow Isles, we have Mark of the Isles. If we're playing against Shurima, we have Shapestone because the opponent has a landmark. But we're not playing against either one of them, so we just go Emperor's Army, summon 2 Sand Soldiers, open attack with 3 Sand Soldiers, and the opponent's gonna have to sacrifice Lux. Okay, well, I guess we just go Hecarim. Never mind. Let me just go Hecarim. Let me just go Hecarim and just call it a day. Let's just get the Hecarim level up. We still, like, opponent will have to have the 3rd. For the opponent to survive the open attack, they will have to have the 3rd Blooming Bud. And they will still have to sacrifice their... They will still have to sacrifice their Lux, right? So we go here. Yeah. I'm sorry, opponent. That was close, though. I was worried that if we didn't hit the 1-drop, we probably would have been in a lot more trouble than what actually ended up happening there, right? But we had 2 hits. We could have hit the 1-drop, or we could have hit the 3-drop as well, both of which would have summoned me an extra unit to be able to block with. So, GG's. In this match, we're gonna against Vi and Aphelios. So, I mean, we're not attacking on events, but that allows me to just play my Hecarim after the opponent does their shenanigans. I'm a little bit concerned about keeping the Iron Conquest, since I'm already going to be keeping the Emperor's Army, and I don't see any other units in my hand, right? Yeah, like, this is, you have to be careful. We do play a lot of, like, not great stuff, right? Alright. Now faces. We'll go Soul Shepherd here. And I guess we'll go Emperor's Army and have the opponent try to kill the Soul Shepherd. Ooh, that's a cute Shark Chariot. Maybe we should have gone Shark Chariot. I wasn't expecting that. Like I was expecting the opponent to give me like a, I don't know, like a blowback to try to kill this. Oh no, they just.
I answer.
Okay. Do we want to kill this?
Shall not prosper.
I don't think so. I think we'll keep this Mark of the Isles. Okay, opponent's gonna play the Thermo. That's okay. Again, we expected this to die, right? That's why we wanted to just get value from her right away. We're just gonna be trying to set up for this Hecarim for the whole game, right? Now this is a little bit interesting because do I ever want to actually go ahead and do this Somber Summon? I think we can just go Glenkeeper here. Especially because we can just go Sunburn Summoning now.
I'm here in Jana's name.
Opponent just updraft this twice, like updraft their little thing twice. They might try, I mean, they could try to Mystic Shot this, by the way, which is kind of funny. Which I'm completely fine with if they do that. I don't know that we actually go ahead and play this Emperor's army right now. So because the opponent didn't do anything, like I don't think it's important for us to do this, right? We can just go Shark Chariot here. Go Glenkeeper. Oh, it's okay. So it's just a invoke deck. All right. It's just an invoke deck. I don't know that we need any more Shark Chariots, honestly. So I think we just go here. And we'll go like this. Again, we want to keep this Emperor's army for when we actually have the Hecarim on the field. Opponent can go ahead and do it now. We'll have both the Iron Conquest and this triggering next turn, unless the opponent has like the 9 mana Obliterate. Wait, can I just play Hecarim? How are you beating this Hecarim? How are you beating this Hecarim? I guess you get double lifesteal here, right? Yeah, how are you beating this Hecarim? This and this is gonna bring back another Shark Chariot. They get to heal 4 here, and they get to also, they need to have a burst speed. Yeah, they need to have a burst speed thing as well, right? Yeah, they need to have a burst speed thing as well. Yeah, we'll just press OK. So they're gonna have to invoke, right? We go here. We go here. And we go like this. Yeah, this is cute. That's a cute turn. I definitely want to open attack because the opponent has 2 big Celestial cards that we haven't seen yet. They will be able to invoke here and be able to get 2 Dragon Links, yeah. But they still have to block with everything, which is crazy. Yeah, you still have to block with everything. They decided to keep 1 more here alive, which I guess makes sense. So they have 3 Celestial cards. Yeah, the Mark of the Isles, if we had another one, we could get there. I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance opponent gets there, depending on what they get from their invokes. So they just discounted something by 5. So they have 3 I'm surprised that they did that. We have like what, 4 Shark Chariots on the graveyard, by the way. I'm scared of Cosmic Call You have to have like that. The only way that this makes sense is if you hit the Living Legends here.
Jana, I answer.
If you didn't hit the Living Legends here, then I don't think that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I think I can just pass, right? Am I missing something here? Okay. So, why did they discount by 5? I'm really concerned that if it's a Living Legends opponent, we'll get a lot of value here. Because if we lose this, I guess we have the Mark of the Isles to enable the Shark Chariots to come down anyways. Opponent can still get a Moondreamer down. I guess we can start here. Just have this Glenkeeper. Give myself a ton of blockers. Yep, there's the Supernova, right? So I figured that the opponent had the Supernova based on how they were playing. That's why I wanted to wait for the Azir to be my last card.
What you have seen
today. Yeah, that's why I want Azir to be my last card here.
See what will be.
So now we have, what, five sharks on the trash? Yeah, so if we go like this, we get all the sharks. And I like this Fearsome here, because the Fearsome means that we can actually win with Mark of the Isles, because the opponent doesn't have any Fearsome blockers. This is a shark attack. Yeah. Yeah, it actually ended up being, took longer than I expected for us to win, because of those, obviously because of those Dragonlings. But still, it's just way too much pressure considering the crazy hand that I had there. So, GG's. In this match, we're going against Shen and Lux. So, I mean, okay, we get our Hecarim. I don't usually hate keeping the Iron Conquest, but I think I want to find like this. I feel like I want to find like ephemeral units, because we drew the Hecarim. Having the ephemeral units ends up being just so much better. We can just go Desert Wrath. So we can just go Desert Wrath into Azir, into Chariot and Daias. Or maybe we're just gonna go like, oh wow, this is a kind of crazy. Huh.
Two worlds, one
I mean, you're taking 6 damage here, right? Is what you're telling me? Yeah. Wow. Do we actually not play Azir? Like, are we supposed to go Daias, Desert Wrath, and thing?
breathe, see.
I guess we'll play Azir just so that we have a blocker.
Lives forever.
That way the opponent here cannot attack, right? It kind of saves me some damage. Wow, wow, wow. If we play Desert Wrath, then all my units are going to have way more HP than I expected. If I go here, I mean, the opponent's just going to have barrier, right? Opponent's probably going to just play Shen here. Yeah, if opponent just plays Shen here, this should be okay. So I'm just going to go here, just get my Sand Soldiers, get the Hecarim to 5. Oh, okay, so you decided to not play that right away.
It is time.
I guess that gives them a blocker here now. This is crazy because we can save our mana to go Desert Wrath into Hecarim on the next turn. Yeah, and I don't think the opponent can do anything. I mean, this is gonna potentially be a lot of damage. And the barriers are annoying. 3. Okay. I mean, this gives me the option of going Hecarim or going Glenkeeper, depending on what I want to do. I'm pretty sure that the opponent's just going to play like... Okay. So, they will need to have both form up and a single combat to kill this Hecarim. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just go here. Yep. I think this ends up working out. I want to get the Shark Chariot because the Shark Chariot is pushing the most damage. Yeah. Azir levels up. So this has to be a barrier, right? So the opponent gonna get a barrier. They get to save 2 units here. They're probably gonna have the Spirit's Refuge, right? So this smells to me like the Spirit's Refuge to be able to have, like, you put Spirit's Refuge on your Caretaker or one of your other units here. What did I say? The problem here is that because Hecarim is first, you're not getting the full value. I mean, I guess you are getting the full value from your lifesteal no matter what. Yeah. You still have to give me everything else, friend. You still have to give me everything else. Yeah. They do get to keep these 2 units though, and that's what I was talking about. And this is where this Doom Keeper comes into play. So yeah, the Spirit's Refuge let them heal back up and let them kill my Hecarim. But the opponent still have to sacrifice 2 units, and they're still gonna be at 6 HP. Alright, cool.
The desert by my side.
Maybe opponent thought they were gonna be able to do their thing here, and I just say okay. Are they gonna force me to block with the Azir? Sure. I'm okay killing the Glenkeeper. I want the opponent to get baited into destroying this landmark. Yep. Because now I know for a fact they have no way to actually kill us. And I don't, like, they have no way to give their units barrier, right? Now, same thing again though. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. We just go here. We go Hecarim. And we chill. You're gonna have to have a second Spirit's Refuge now? Okay. Sure. I guess that's fine. Because the strike means that no matter what, they're still gonna die. We'll go like this.
Your Emperor commands.
You still have to give me blockers everywhere?
Do not touch
Wow,
me.
okay. I guess the opponent could have a barrier here. No, they don't? Alright. Ha!
Glorious sacrifice.
As long as we have this Mark of the Isles and the Azir on the field, I guess we're not gonna have the Azir on the field anymore.
I've got your back.
Does it make more sense for me to go Glen... Like, I'm trying to determine which makes more sense here. Like, does it make more sense for me to go Glenkeeper first and then Haunted Relic? Or does it make more sense to just go Haunted Relic into Glenkeeper and get this sapling? I guess this makes it easy, right? We just go Azir into Glenkeeper.
It only awaited my return.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, opponent's at 6 HP and we had 2 Mark of the Isles. So I don't think we were ever in any threat of losing here. Opponent also doesn't even have a Fearsome blocker for the Glenkeeper because we ended up getting the Challenger. But I mean, yeah, they ended up, again, it's kind of weird because you end up putting so much pressure, but sometimes you start kind of running out of steam and opponent can actually like protect themselves for like a few turns. And I think that's what kind of ended up happening there with the Spirit's Refuge. So GG's. In this match, we're going to get Shyvana, Morgana, and Elder Dragon. They have the landmark removal, so that's going to be a problem. We have a decent hand. The Soul Shepherd does get punished in this matchup more than any other matchup. Like, it's too easy for them to have removal for this Soul Shepherd. Opponent kept their full hand, so this has to tell me that they must have landmark removal if they're gonna do that, right? Let's go Desert Wrath. The opponent's gonna have blockers here, right? They're gonna have the 2 mana 2/3. Oh, they don't? Okay, they don't have it, so I guess we just push 6. How we wanna do this? Azir. Okay, Azir doesn't get punished by single combat yet, so I think I like the Azir. The opponent is gonna eat up these Sand Soldiers alive though. I think I want to get this Glenkeeper down.
Together, you are children of Shurima.
Opponent could go for like a, I guess, strike here. They are. Wow, they are gonna value killing this. I mean, we still go Glenkeeper then, right? I think we still go Glenkeeper. And then we just challenge and attack for 2, 5, 6. Opponent goes down to... Okay, I guess opponent ends up being able to block, so that's unfortunate. We'll go here, keep both of them at 2 HP, and just chill. We still want to attack because he levels up our Hecarim. And I guess what we'll do is that we'll just keep the mana for the Hecarim to just finish the game, right? So we'll go Shark Chat. So we have exactly enough here. It's a Soul Shepherd. So Shark Chariot gives us a unit.
People with pride.
Is this Soul Shepherd or is this Darius? Because I mean, we'll have Hecarim, which comes with 2 units. The Shark Chariot is going to be 4. The Sand Sword is going to be 5. I think it's going to be just Shark Chariot here. Especially because we already have the Glenkeeper. So there's no need for me to do anything else. Now, the opponent could have the way to just kill us here. I don't want to block there.
Keep your distance.
I don't want to make this bigger than it needs to be. Yeah, we force him to have it. We force him to have it. You either have the second form up into single combat or you don't. The downside here is that the Mark of the Isles means that we're not actually... Okay, they don't have it. So they're just going to rely on this collar. So we just go like this. Over the turtle. Yep. I think we actually, by the way, kill this Swamp Caller if the opponent blocks here. Yep. Just have the opponent have no units on the field. Okay. If they just go here, they're gonna lose the mark. They have to block with everything. They're not respecting the Mark of the Isles. If you don't give me your Shyvana, you're gonna lose to Mark of the Isles. So we either go Mark of the Isles here to kill the Swamp Caller if the opponent blocks with Shyvana, or we just finish the game. And it looks like we're just finishing the game. I guess I should have honestly attacked with this Glenkeeper now that I think about it. Yeah, I should have done the math. I didn't realize that I was going to have lethal there. If I attack with the Glenkeeper, then I guarantee that I have lethal, even if the opponent blocks with the Shyvana. And we could have just finished the game right away, so... Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games of Azir and Hecarim showcasing the power of these landmarks. This Emperor's army is so ridiculous. It's actually one of the craziest things that I have seen Riot release, right? Yes, opponent can chump block as you see our opponents do and buy themselves some time, but our units just get so big because of the +2 that you get from the Emperor's Army Act 3 that the opponent has to sacrifice their units, which means that they're not swinging back at us. They can't really take good valuable trades. The Iron Conquest is also freaking nuts because it lets us copy like Glenkeeper, Shark Chariot, or Soul Shepherd so that we have more of them in our hand so that we're not running out of value. And then on Act 3, it literally just gets to summon a unit for free, again, at focus speed, which allows us to kind of create for some really crazy open attacks. We still even play the Dais as well for even more additional Sand Soldiers that can come down, because if you combine the Dais with the Desert Wrath or with one of your Soul Shepherd or Glenkeeper or obviously a Seer or level up Hecarim, then you end up getting a lot of values for the Sand Soldiers. So your landmarks, you're usually always going to play at least 2 of them every single game pretty much, and then you're just going to build up, just continue putting pressure into the opponent, like it's crazy because sometimes you get some hands that are so good that I don't know what the right play is, like what the sequencing and what cards you need to play. I do think that if you can ever develop the Soul Shepherd first, then you end up getting a lot of value from there because he obviously is going to end up buffing up all your ephemerals. But sometimes it might be worth it to just go like Emperor's Army and then like have like I don't know Desert Wrath as you saw us doing in today's game. So you go Emperor's Army, then you go Desert Wrath if you're attacking on turn 3, and then you play the Emperor's Army Act 1, and all of a sudden you have 4 Sand Soldiers, all with 2 power, that are just gonna smack into your opponent's face on turn 3, right? And then after that on turn 4 and onwards, you just set up to try to finish up the game from there. Like, is this, I would say, is a pretty solved list. Like, this is just crazy, right? This is just crazy. The Stalking Shadows is a little bit risky because you don't have a lot of units, but honestly, like it's more like it's more of a last resort type of thing, right? The Sunburn Summon is so good at getting us our Seer, or our Hecarim, right? Like you're almost always gonna hit Hecarim. You have to be like really low roll to hit all 3 Seers, and like every spell here just feels so good in this deck list. Every unit feels amazing, and every landmark and champion is kind of putting on its weight, right? Honestly, the hardest part of this deck is managing your board space, because sometimes you end up with like too many landmarks and not enough board space to get like the 2 Sense Soldiers or get the 2 units here with the Glenkeeper. So just be careful with that you're not kind of putting yourself in a situation where you don't have enough stuff, right? I actually do think maybe we're gonna play some Shapestones instead of Mark of the Isles. I do like Mark of the Isles a lot because it gives me 2 health, but it does mean that when we go against something like Shyvana, like you saw in today's games, if they have like a single, I mean, not even Shyvana. The better example was the Shen Jarvan game where the opponent just went for like a single combat, and if I put the Mark of the Isles on my Hecarim, the Hecarim would still die. If I had Shapestone there, the Hecarim would have actually stayed alive. So maybe instead of like maybe one less Stalking Shadow and just play 2 marks and 2 Shapestone, that could also potentially be a good way to do it. But aside from that, I wouldn't change this deck list honestly in any other way. Your strategy is going to be to try to mulligan for your landmarks, your soul shepherds, right? You probably want to see the spells later on, except for maybe Desert Wrath. If you are attacking on odds, I probably actually even if you're attacking on events, it might actually be nice to just keep Desert Wrath, to be honest. Because again, you just buffing the Sand Soldiers can be really good. But every other spell you want to kick away. So Desert Wrath, landmarks, the Iron Conquest is probably the last priority. Definitely the Emperor's Army. If you see it, just keep it in your hand. Azir as well. Even Hecarim, depending on the matchup, but sometimes it might not be necessary. If you do already have a good enough hand, then keeping the Hecarim is okay, because that way you can just play him right away on curve and just push pressure into the opponent. The Shark Chariot is really good to keep because it means that it's going to keep coming back. Like, there's so much good keeps here. You're never going to, like, break in any of your hands, and that's what kind of makes this deck really strong. Like, whether you start with a Seer, or the Army, or the Shark Chariot, or the Soul Shepherd, or the Desert Wrath, you have a lot of good ways to put pressure into the opponent early on, and just start making them answering the pressure that you're putting into them. Uh, yeah, and then from there it's just like just continue pushing damage, right? Just keep in mind if you're gonna be able to die on the opponent's swim back when they swim back at you. So sometimes you might need to keep some extra stuff to just to keep yourself alive, right? We kind of almost saw that against the Lux Lillia player where we almost got killed on the swim back. We also kind of saw that against the Shen as well. So like just be careful that you're not putting yourself in a situation where you really have no way to defend yourself, right? So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Really, I think these games today kind of showcase most of the way that you're gonna pilot this deck. Uh, I'm really excited for Azir Irelia with the Emperor's Army. Like that's so nuts, by the way, because you can just save this until you have like a turn where you're gonna have a ton of blade dances, and just go from there. So Emperor's Army, Emperor's Dias with Azir Irelia is gonna be. We even get the Sunburn Summoning now, by the way, which means that we always gonna get our Azir. Yeah, yeah. Eternal is gonna be fun. Too much for now. But anyways, hope that you enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post card game videos every single day. You can also join our channel and become a member. We have 2 tiers, Gladiators and Champions, each one with different perks. Check that out in the description below or on the join button next to the subscription button. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund streaming now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.